today we are delving into the part 2 of qualities to look for in a man to marry. So let's get into it. To the left, hey, to the right, go down, hey, come up, hey, welcome on board, my golden nuggets. This is Life Nugget with Fafa, and this is where we make discovery into self-acceptance, self-development, and love relationships. And if you are interested in a godly inspired channel where we talk about those things, you might want to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video. I've already talked about 4 important tips to look for in that video. And so we're moving on straight to the 5th. The 5th point that I think you should look at in picking a guy, in having a man to marry for the rest of your life, is someone who is financially responsible. Yes, we cannot do without money in our relationships, in our marriage, because money is used in everything that we do in our everyday life. All right? I'm not saying move in, say yes I will to a man who is rich. If your man is rich, there's nothing wrong with it, ladies. But listen, a man who is financially responsible. I've talked about how to be financially responsible in this video right here. Okay, so you can look into the playlist in preparation that you have to do in marriage prep series. It's in the playlist. Please listen, a man who has a job, a man who can take care of his home, who can take care of the little things that he has to do in life, okay? A man who is able to pay for his mortgage or his rent or his apartment, take care of the food he eats, take care of his family, take care of everything. That is what you must be looking for, a man who is responsible financially. You do not want to marry a man who is lazy. A man who is going to push every responsibility, financial responsibilities on you as a woman. No, it cannot just happen. And so that is why God gave Adam a job to do, a work to do, for him to be able to cater for himself and his family before giving him a wife. So please look out there for a man who is able to take care of himself and other things responsibly. Please, financially responsible before you say, yes, I will. I want to marry you to that guy. The next step is a man who socializes, respects, and communicates well. Listen, communication is key to your relationship, to your marriage. And so you do not want to get into contact with a man who doesn't know how to socialize, who doesn't know how to respect, who doesn't know how to communicate well in the relationship. You know what? Yeah, I know there are some men who are introvert and they are not outgoing. They don't come out well to socialize and those things. But when it comes into relationship with you as a woman, as his babe, make sure that he socializes with you very well. You are compatible. If you're not compatible with the guy, please don't push yourself into that relationship, because nothing is going to change that man that you want to marry who doesn't know how to socialize. No, you must learn how to socialize with, he must learn how to socialize with you, with your family, with people around you. And so I've done how to socialize and prepare very well in this video right here. You must prepare. That man that you want to marry must be socially mature before you get into a relationship with the guy. Now, about respect. You don't want to get into contact with a man who does not respect women. It's a no-no. Listen, there are a lot of guys out there who do not respect women due to their cultural background, due to the way they've been brought up, due to where they stay, due to their environment they find themselves. Maybe they are when they don't want to hear things about the feminine gender, but when it comes to love affairs, the only thing that they want to do is when they are done with you, that's it. They will need you for something, and that way is it. They do not show you any respect. They talk to you anyhow. They treat you badly. Emotionally, they are not there. Please move in and say, yes, I will, to a man who respects women, who respects you for who you are. Now, with communication. If your man is not able to communicate well with you, you have a problem. Do not say yes to such a man. A man who is able to communicate with the outside world, with his friends, with everybody, but does not have that relationship with you. You text him, you don't get any reply. You call him, phone calls, no reply. For so many days before the guy gets back to you, you need to be careful. Please, I don't want you to think that, oh, when I get married to this guy, he's going to change. He's not that kind of person who doesn't like communicating. No, it's a no-no. In this era that we find ourselves, please, let communication be the key. Have effective communication with your guy. If that guy is not giving you the effective communication, it's not giving you the feedback that you really want, please don't move in and say, yes, I will to him. No. If you're really getting information from what I'm giving you, don't forget to like this video. And before I move into the next step, if you would wish to be part of this wonderful community, please don't forget to subscribe. Hi ladies, the 8th point that I want us to talk about is a man who is not abusive. Emotionally, he's not abusive. Physically, he's not abusive. He is that wonderful and lovely guy. You do not want to move in with a man who is not emotionally stable. Please. Maybe he has a lot of things he's dealing with. Emotionally, he has been hurt. Maybe he's had a broken heart. He's been through a lot of things that are really not going on well. Maybe he is depressed or whatever. You do not want to move in with a man that is abusive. Listen, ladies, a lot of women in their relationships, in their marriages, are suffering from domestic abuse. Physically, they are being abused. Please, they're going through a lot of torment, a lot of abuse. Emotionally, they are being abused. It could be that the physical one is there. They are being beaten. They are going through a whole lot of things. But at times, it's not only the physical abuse or they go through emotionally. Some of the things that these guys will tell them emotionally, they are hurt. And so you do not want to go in and live with this guy and live with this man who is going to abuse you for the rest of your life. Please don't say yes to such a man. Hi ladies, now take a deep breath, deep breath. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Then out. Good. Now it's time for us to do our own thing as ladies. Come on, to the left. Go right. Hey, go down. Keep, come up. Hey, now it's time for us to make declarations. And this is where we say words of affirmation to ourselves, to boost ourselves, to let everybody know that we are women, that classy women that you are, that standard that you have set for yourself. You do not want to go for anything less. So look into the mirror and make declaration. Tell yourself that you are beautiful. Tell yourself that you have been created by God. You have been fearfully and wonderfully created, and that you are so wonderful, and that you are good. Tell yourself that I'm good. Oh, come on. Tell yourself that you are beautiful. Tell yourself that, come on, you do it. You do it all, and you will be able to do whatever you have said and purpose in your life to be able to do. See you next week. Bye-bye.